Is someone attending, letting people in?
I have been letting people in.
Beautiful.
I've just been pressing it.
Okay. As you all are coming in, I want to say welcome. I'm also going to share my screen so that y'all can see our sign-in QR code. If you have Gator Ready / if you're a business major, please scan this QR code. And then if you're not a business major and you don't have Gator Ready, there will be another QR code on the next slide for sign-in. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer, like another minute or so, letting people get in here. Oh my gosh, there's so many of us in this meeting.
I was about to chat you up. There's so many people.
Welcome, everyone. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm throwing a huge party. So if you just came in and you didn't hear what I said earlier, if you're a business major / we have Gator Ready, please scan this QR code for sign-in, and then you get your Gator Ready points as well. And if you're not a business major and you don't have Gator Ready, there will be another QR code on the next screen. Oh, if you're on the meeting on your phone, that's a good cue.
I would say take a screenshot of it for now, and then we will get back to you after the meeting. Is it good?
Yeah, we can work out giving you your points for the org, but as far as giving you your points on Gator Ready, I don't think you can get them after the event tonight.
I think that you could work that out. Like, we could try to figure that out. I'll talk to you about it.
Good question.
Really good.
I'm you are unable to sign in with the QR code here. On the next slide, there's another like Google Forms where you put your name, your email, stuff like that, and you'll get points if you don't show up on the Gator Ready and you show up there, you'll get points. So it's just on the next slide.
Okay, amazing. I'm gonna move on in a second because I don't see anybody else coming in. Welcome everyone to Florida Women in Business's first fall GBM. We are virtual, we are here, we are excited. Thank you for coming out. If we're ready, I can move on to the next slide for those of us that don't have, oh, Nor. Hold please. Okay, for those of us that don't have Gator Ready, you're not a business major, however you come from, you can scan this QR code. It takes you to a Google form, and you'll be able to fill in your info there, and you'll just get your points for attending tonight. So I'm gonna stay on this for a little bit until you're ready. I'll give y'all like a minute. How's everyone doing? Sending y'all good vibes. I can't see anyone. I can only see myself right now, which makes me sad. I'm missing all of your faces. All 102 of you. This is so exciting. All right, I'm gonna move on. So it is GBM number 1. It is September 15th, 2020. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you all, and we're very excited to start this semester with all of you. So first off, we're gonna go through a bunch of announcements, meeting us, telling you all about FWIB. That way you kind of know what you're getting yourself into with us. So I'm Teresa, I'm the president for this year. Yay, I love FWIB. I've been with FWIB since I was a freshman. I'm a business admin, general studies major with a specialization in women's studies and a minor in Spanish. And I'm also part of the combined MIB degree program. So if you have questions about any of that, also I'm a 4th year. So if you have questions about any of that, let me know. I'm always around. I can drop my email. Also, you can contact FWIB's email. We're always around.
All right, and I am Maddie Odenwiller. I am a 2nd year finance major. I'm currently applying to the MIB program, so I'll let y'all know. But I absolutely love FWIB. I joined like freshman fall. Loved it, everything about it. The people that you meet here are so nice. So definitely you can always reach out to any of us on eBoard. So yeah, I'm so glad y'all are here.
I'm Olivia. I'm FWIB's Vice President of Corporate Relations. I am a fourth year also in the MIB Combined Degree Program. I joined FWIB my freshman year, and it has been like one of the biggest parts of my entire college experience, and I'm so excited for all of you guys that are new to join and see everything that it has to offer.
Hi guys, I'm Erin. I'm the Vice President of Marketing for FWIB. I'm a major, and I joined FWIB the beginning of my sophomore year. So I've been in for about 3 semesters now, and I kind of just worked my way up, and I'm so excited to see you guys here and joining FWIB.
Hello, ladies. My name is Jezebel Guerrero. I am a second-year management major. Oh, my voice, excuse me. With minors in economics and English. I joined FWIB spring of last year of my freshman year, and yeah, also very excited. And I'm VP of Internal Development, in case I didn't say that. But yeah, super pumped.
Hi everyone, my name is Sharina Hernandez, and I'm the VP of Community Service. I am a fourth-year accounting student doing the dual 3-2 program. I first joined FWIB the beginning of my sophomore year, and that's when I started to get more involved, and campus really became a lot smaller and a lot more like home when I got to meet everyone here. So I'm super excited for all of you to, make friends here and get to know everyone.
Hi everyone, my name is Kush Patel. I'm a professional development director this year. So FWIB has really just given me a sense of community and really been really helpful in my professional and just personal growth. So I'm really excited this year to help you guys with doing some workshops and just getting to know all of you.
Hello, my name is Sweta Jane. I'm secretary of FWIB, and I am in my second year getting my business administrations degree with a specialization in computer and information sciences, also an economics minor. And FWIB is an amazing opportunity, and I hope to see you all again.
Hi everyone, my name's Jeannie. I'm the webmaster for FWIB. I'm currently a second-year marketing major with minors in economics and statistics, and I joined FWIB in my first semester here at UF, and ever since, it's been such an amazing journey. I met so many great people, and I hope to see you all at our next meeting and at further events as well.
Hi guys, I'm Angela. I'm a second-year information systems major, and I'm the historian for FWIB this year. I joined at the start of my time at UF last year, so right my freshman year, and I'm really excited to see what FWIB does this year. I take care of the Instagram. You guys could message me anytime if you want to chat, have any questions.
Amazing. Thank you everyone for introducing yourselves. So now we're going to talk a little bit about FWIB. So our mission is just that we're a professional development organization aiming to give women of all backgrounds the tools that they need to succeed and break down barriers in college and beyond that. And we have 3 pillars that we instill to uphold these values, and those are community, personal development, and leadership. And the pillar for this meeting today and for all of our meetings in September is community, because it's a time where community is super important, coming together even though we have to be virtual. So if you joined us a little bit early tonight, you were here for our committee meetings. Those start at the same GBM link for now. We're going to try out some different things in the future. Those start at 6:15 to 6:30, right when the GBM starts. And we have 3 committee options: marketing, finance, and community service. And getting involved in those is just a great way to contact like the vice president that runs the committee, and you get to share your ideas and help kind of bring events to fruition in FWIB. And yeah, it's just a way to get further involved, become closer with people in that committee, and meet new people. So chair applications. Our 3 committees have chairs, and our professional development chair and our internal development chair applications are all opening tonight. Right after the GBM, you all will be able to access the link that we're going to post in our Facebook group. I have the post scheduled and everything. And those applications will close in 2 weeks on the 29th at 11:59 p.m. And this application is just a way for you to, again, become a little bit closer with e-board members, get to know what they do a little bit better, know their role, And you'll also be able to bring events to fruition through your ideas and through collaboration with the e-board member that you work side by side with. And I'm going to leave it to Sweta to talk about points.
So in FWIB, we have a point system where attending events such as GBM, social fundraisers, workshops, community service events, buying and wearing a FWIB shirt to GBMs all earn you points. And so on our Facebook page, there's a spreadsheet pinned so you can see how many points you have throughout the year at any time. And we also have tiers or levels of points. So silver and gold, if you are within that barrier of points, you are able to run for e-board next year. And then also they look good when you're applying for chair positions. And the 3 highest point earners for every semester wins a prize.
So as Teresa mentioned, this month's value is community. A community is not only a group of people who share something in common, but is also a feeling of fellowship and belonging with others. So while the idea of community looks a lot different right now, we believe that it's more important than ever. And FWIB strives to be a supportive, empowering environment for all. And we hope that you can find that sense of community here with us.
For sure.
To stay updated with FWIB, you could definitely follow us on Instagram. We'll be posting about all our events and socials on there, community service, professional development workshops. It's at FWIBUF. And if you want to scan to join the group me, there's a chat that we have going on with their members, the e-board members as well, and you can communicate with us directly through there. And I guess we could keep this up for a little longer, not too long, but feel free to scan, join the group me. If anything, I could drop the link in the chat to join. And yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it up for about a minute or so, in case anyone wants to join. We talk about like selling textbooks, making group chats for courses, all sorts of things. It's the next FWIB meeting, reminding you. All right, I'm gonna move on.
So for some extra information, we have our Facebook group, which you can scan the code right there to join. And it has basically all of our updates and informations, such as our events, such as our GBMs today, and all the details for that. We also have our website to the right, and you could basically just go around and see what FWIB is all about and meet the members and meet our events and find out more information about us in general.
Kosha, if you'll take it away.
Her internet isn't that strong right now. I don't know if she might have been logged off.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So if you guys don't know already, Study Edge, we have a partnership with them, and they are a local business here in Gainesville that offers tutoring services for college students. And it's also one of our club sponsors this year. So if you have a Study Edge subscription and you want to help fund our upcoming FWIB events, you can go to your Study Edge account and put in the code FWIB. And then 5% of all the transactions you make will go back to our organization without any additional cost. So that's definitely something that you should look into. If you want, you can take a picture of this. And then also the QR code is for our LinkedIn page, which we'll be also using a lot for our professional development workshops and any other updates related to professional development events. So I really encourage you to just take a second and put your camera on that QR code so that you can follow us.
I'll leave it up for like 15 seconds. Okay, I'm moving on.
Okay, we have super cute member shirts for sale. We're all wearing them. Y'all, they are so comfortable. They are $15 and you can Venmo Teresa, and on the screen is her Venmo. Like we said, you can earn points for owning a t-shirt and wearing them to all of our GBMs. And to pick up the member t-shirts, I'm gonna have a pickup every Thursday after each meeting. And it's going to be from 4 to 6, and then all of the right there. But so you can take a picture of that, but it's generally every Thursday after each meeting from 4 to 6. But if you have any problem for some reason and can't make any of those dates or that time, feel free to text me, and you can set up a time with me and I'll try my best to get it to you. But I will be posting a Google form and it'll have my number in it, all on Facebook with all the information for that.
All right. So not too many updates for finance, but if you were with us last year, you knew that we were struggling with getting SG funding. So I'm happy to say that we have some funds this semester. It's fantastic. However, I do want to kind of like get a little edge for next semester. So we will probably be planning some fundraisers. So if you're interested in planning fundraisers, learning more about FWIB's budget and other finance related things, please join my committee meeting. We would be more than happy to have you. That's 15 minutes before the GBM. Just a
Okay, just a quick reminder, my name is Sharina, VP of Community Service. So tomorrow we're having actually our very first virtual community service event. It's gonna be free rice and chat. So we're gonna be answering questions on free rice, which helps us donate to the World Food Program. By the ads that they have on the side while we answer questions, money will be generated for them that is then contributed to their funds to provide rice and other foods to countries in need. And then also next week on Monday, we're going to be on Zooniverse, which we will be helping researchers either organize their data, labeling things. There's different tasks, there's different things for everyone. So be sure to join us those days. There will be a Zoom link on the Facebook event pages. And for both of them, you actually do need to make an account. It's totally free, and I guess you can delete the account after if you want, but make sure to try and have those accounts before the event so that way we can just hit the ground running.
All right, so our first workshop is this Thursday, and it's going to be on the art of networking. And we're going to have a little bit of virtual component in it because that's how our days have been lately. So it's going to be really important because it's going to really help you guys for Career Showcase and Warrington Career Week is what they're calling it now, which is next week, if you guys didn't know already. So it's going to be really good to prep you guys for that and really just get you situated in having virtual surroundings set up, and just it'll be fun, and we'll have an activity, and then we'll just share anything that is going on in our life. So please come from 6:30 to 7:15. It actually might end a little bit earlier than that, and the Zoom link will be on the Facebook event page. Also, name tag fundraiser, if you guys haven't gotten one yet, we're going to have the round 2 and it's open today. I'm going to actually put the link in the chat, but they'll also be in the Facebook page. And yeah, so if you want to see, I have one right here. And then if you want the white version, if you can see it, this one right here. So you should definitely get it. It's $10 and you'll be supporting FWIB and also just looking professionally wonderful. So definitely suggest it, and I'll put it in the chat right now.
All right, I am the last of the announcements, I promise. All right, so our first social is Kahoot and map making. It is this Friday from 3 to 4 p.m. I'm not as cool as Kosha, so I won't drop the link in the chat, but it's on the Facebook page. If you need any help finding it, let me know. I can hook you up with a Zoom link. And mentor-mentee applications open up next week. So on the night of our second GBM, and then they'll be open for a week. We have a mentor-mentee program. I don't want to dive too much into it because I don't want to take too much time into this meeting, but it's super fun. Basically, you'll probably have a mentor that's either on the e-board, or if any 3rd or 4th year students would like to apply to be a mentor, please apply next week. And yeah, if you want to apply to be a mentee, that's also a thing. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or the FWIB Gmail address. And yeah, those are my announcements. So now we are going to move on to our FWIBtivity. Yeah. Okay. So if you're new to FWIB, we do activities in the middle between like announcements and like wrapping up everything versus like the company presentation. So today's FWIBtivity is show and tell. We are going to split all 111 of you into breakout rooms. If you were in a breakout room prior, you're gonna have to click at the bottom, like next to the share screen button, it'll say breakout room. You're gonna have to click on that if you were already in a committee meeting, or else the little pop-up won't pop up for you, just so you know. So yes, join a breakout room. But what you're going to do in said breakout room is you are going to grab an item that you have near you that you believe shows something about who you are, or like just something you want to share with everyone in the breakout room. Near you, because you're not in like your room or whatever, you can pull it up on your phone. And if you are on the meeting on your phone, so you can't do that, do the tell part. Tell us something about yourself. Share something. But we're all just trying to get to know each other a little bit better. So that is today's FWIBtivity. And yeah, we're going to try to break you out into breakout rooms now. If you have any questions, let us know.
I'm going to stop sharing really quickly because this breakout rooms menu was not.
Start looking for your thing if you need. Figure out where you're going to share.
15 minutes for this activity, Jezebel?
Yeah, 10 to 15 probably. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, and when you're in your breakout rooms, if you want to pick someone to share, everyone probably won't be able to share, but like we would have like 2 to 3 people probably will be able to share in the main room. So yeah.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
I'm going to put everyone into 10 rooms. So there will be a good amount of us in each room, so just make sure to not take up too much time with your tell and be cognizant of the other people in your room.
Yes, please. Be kind. Have fun.
Okay, I'm gonna bring everyone over and then I'll make sure to move e-board around, okay?
Okay, you're good. I was with Sharina, so I'm
fine.
You good?
I'm having a time. Okay.
Virtual.
Let's see.
Shove me somewhere where there's no e-board. You'll be fine.
I don't know how to organize the people who aren't. Oh, here we go.
Welcome back. You're on mute.
Do you want to just bring Katie back here?
Oh, that would work too. You could just have Katie in the GBM.
Katie Renicky, right?
No, Katie Hackett.
Many Katies.
I put so many people.
There's 111 of us. So
I could search through the people.
You can't?
Oh, I can't bring her back here, so I'm gonna have to put her somewhere else. Or if you wanna, do you have her like message something?
I've been messaging her and she hasn't messaged me back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. I don't know which.
Want me to send you to that breakout room and so you can tell her to leave?
Yeah, that would probably be the best.
Because it's not letting me.
Okay.
Just interrupt them. They'll be fine.
Wait, what breakout room did you come from?
6. I can go back. I can just go back there and send myself to her.
Okay, yeah, go back to 6 and I'll send her to 6.
Okay. All right, Katie, can you unmute yourself? Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Sorry, it's so crazy. This is our first one, so we're like figuring everything out.
No worries. I wasn't sure like if you wanted us to participate, so we were just like pinging everybody and being like, okay, let's just participate.
I know I was messaging you, but I was like, I don't know if she's getting these, so I'm glad that we.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm glad we connected. That's okay. Who else is on your panel? I see.
Okay, I'll tell them to go back to the main room.
Okay, amazing.
It sounds like they're sharing things, so.
Well, worst case, we can just kind of debrief between us. If there's not going to be too much information, it's just any questions that you have for me. We're just going to have you share your screen. I'll introduce you guys in the next slide once everyone comes back, and then you can take over.
Yeah, sounds good. So we have like a short presentation we're going to go through and hopefully do it quickly so we can open it up for Q&A. But we do have a...
Yeah.
Hello.
So you guys are all roommates?
Yeah. Sorry?
Oh, I just asked if you were roommates.
Oh yeah, we're roommates.
That's nice.
How's it going?
Good.
We lost our facilitator.
Who was your facilitator?
Was it Sweta?
Yeah, Sweta.
There were issues with the breakout rooms as predicted. I had to like move some people around, and I'm trying to find a room that has multiple e-board members, and I don't know if I'm blind or what. So I can be here to replace Sweta for a little bit of time, and then I'm gonna head back out. Unless you want me to send you Sweta again, and I can go back to that group and interrupt them. What do we think?
We just don't know what happened to her. Like she was here. She was doing fine. She was about to tell us about her weighted blanket, and then she like left all of a sudden.
Sorry. I thought it would have given her like a warning so she could kind of like wrap up, but I guess it just kind of pulled her. Very sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
So how's everyone's? Wait, did you get like the spiel of what you need to be doing? Or
Yeah,
not?
we almost finished. We almost did everybody.
All right, so keep going. Pretend like I'm not here.
I don't know who hasn't gone.
I can go. So an item that's like just like meaningful to me is this like picture board. It's like one of my best friends made this for me, and she like put up like pictures of like us together, and like it's like in my room, and like when I look at it, it reminds me of like the good memories we've had and like pre like Corona and stuff. So it's like very nice.
I can go next. My name's Gabriella, and I'm sitting at my desk where I normally do my makeup. So one thing that I like chose is this eyelash curler because like I really like to do my makeup.
Was that it? Was that everyone?
Okay, I'll go. I don't have anything, but I did just finish my frozen grapes because I have a bad habit of eating ice. So if you like eating ice, frozen grapes are a good replacement.
I love frozen grapes. Has everyone gone? Oh, okay. Well, if I were to go, oh, I only have this. This is a gator sleeping mask because the light really bothers me when I'm sleeping. So I have multiple sleeping masks to just, keep it dark. Generally, it falls off when I sleep because I move a lot, but that's cool. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all talk amongst yourselves and go check in on a couple of other groups. Thank you so much for your honesty, your transparency, sharing. Yeah, feel free to chill here for a little bit. I'm gonna go check to see if everyone else is almost done, and then I'll send out a message when everyone can come back to the main meeting.
Sounds good.
Hello. Sorry to drop in on you all. Has everyone done their little show and tell situation?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, this tells me that most of the groups are probably wrapping up then, and I can pull everyone back early. So I'm gonna go check in on a couple of other groups, see if they're in the same spot. And yeah, I'll see you all back again at the main meeting. Thank you so much for coming tonight. There's so many people here. I love it. I love you all. You're amazing. I'm going to head out.
I can share.
Yay, fun. Teresa, yes. Hello.
I dropped in.
Hi, we're done. I'm just going around
Okay, a
chatting.
lot of people are done, so I'm gonna leave and bring everyone back.
Okay, good idea.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay.
What else do you watch these days?
Oh my gosh, I know. Wow, there's football's back, which is very evident in my house because I don't get to use the big TV now on Thursday nights.
Even though FSU lost?
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, Saturdays for college football. Which that FSU game was quite possibly the longest game of college football history.
Yeah.
It's gotta be because they haven't been practicing. I mean, it's gotta be.
Like, it
Hour and a
was
half
like
rain
going from like 3:30 to 9 p.m. I was like, you're still watching this?
Well, I remember we were watching it, and yeah, it was like 5:30, and the rain delay had just ended.
Just letting you all know, I'm gonna let everyone back in from the breakout room.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get an influx of people.
Is it okay if I go ahead and start sharing?
Just once, because we just have one slide until it
Okay.
heads over.
Just so we can introduce y'all and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. They're all funneling in.
Hi. I wanted to show you guys something. I don't know if you can see me. I don't know if my video's on. Hello?
Yeah, it is on.
I see you.
Okay. I'm just taking my dog out for a walk. I just thought she would make you smile.
Oh my God, she's huge.
I know. Just thought I'd make everyone smile.
Thank you for that.
Looks like a buffalo.
That was your dog?
Yeah.
It was like a pony.
I know, she is a little pony.
Okay, we're waiting on people to return. Everyone's almost here. Oh no.
You know what? Some people might have left the whole meeting on accident.
All right, let's go ahead.
Okay, cool. All right, everyone. Today's corporate speaker is going to be PROTIVITI, so please give them a warm welcome. And Katie, you can go ahead and share your screen.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me know if you all can see that.
Yes.
Perfect. So I know you all signed into your meeting for the FWIB club, but if you could register via this link that, Summer, do you mind putting that link in the chat for everybody as well? Or use the QR code to sign in just so that we can track attendance and have you in our system as well. All right. Summer, are you able to get that in there? Okay, I saw a head nod. Okay, so she'll put that in there. Yep, perfect. So if you guys need to click on it from there, perfect. You can do that later. So without further ado, we'll get started. I'll introduce myself quickly and then go through the introductions for my team. But my name is Katie Hackett. I am our campus recruiter at UF. UF is a special place to me. I graduated from there in 2016 with a degree in finance. So very familiar with where you all are. But the Gators have, like I said, a special place in my heart. So we love coming to speak to groups like you all. So just a little bit about me. I I am located in Tampa, Florida. I already mentioned I went to UF. My degree was in finance. And fun fact is that I'm obsessed with the show Full House. And I've actually been to the Full House twice. And anytime I get a chance to go to the West Coast, I make a point to go there. So just a few pictures that describe me. I recently am engaged, so that's exciting, planning a wedding during COVID, and Summer also is aware that it's very difficult, but it's interesting. So, and then some pictures of my 2 nephews and my niece, and then my manager, Sarah, and then my dog, Finley, who's my pride and joy. So just a few things we're going to talk about today, who PROTIVITI is, the work that we do, your growth within the firm, and then we'll touch on some of our promises, and we'll introduce our panelists, and then we'll go through some Q&A. So really want this to be interactive. If you have any questions as we go through, just raise your hand, use that feature in the Zoom, and we will call on you, or just feel free to come off mute and ask a question. I will now hand it to Julia to introduce herself.
So, sorry about that, guys. Let me start my video, and you'll see why. So I'm here hanging out. You can see my son, he's 6 months old, so bear with us as we're all working from home. It's a very, this is life. So anyways, my name is Julia Sloan. I'm a senior manager in the, at PROTIVITI. I've been with the firm for 10 years. Today is actually my 10-year anniversary. I am a Seminole. So I went to Florida State. I did my undergrad in history, and then my MBA and my master's in information systems. And fun fact is I'm an avid fisherwoman, so I love fishing. What you see on there is like my personal record for catfish, and my family pictures. So big family person. I think that's one of the things I love most about PROTIVITI is just their understanding and appreciation for family. I've got a almost 3-year-old, and then Noah, who is my 6-month-old. So I just came back from maternity leave about a month ago. So I'm still learning the ropes in this new work from home, family life balance craziness. So, all right. So who we are. So PROTIVITI is a top tier business consulting firm. And the way I kind of like to tell people like who we are and what we do is we are in, the numbers here speak for themselves, but we're in about 75% of the Fortune 500 companies. So chances are if there's a product out there that you use or a company you know about, we've done work in them. So again, that 75, I think it's the even closer number or a higher statistic when you look at Fortune 1000 companies. We had $1.2 billion in revenue in 2019. We're in 25 countries, so most major countries. We've got a pretty wide global footprint. Oh, and then passing it on to Katie.
Thank you, Julia. Yes, another Katie in the crowd, but yes, my name is Katie Glenn. I'm a consultant with PROTIVITI. I've been with the firm for a little over 2 years now, learning a lot, getting a lot of great experience. I too am a fellow Knoll, go Knowles, had to say it. I double majored in finance and marketing and also did my master's of business administration at Florida State, had to stay another year. Then brought myself back to Tampa, Florida, which is where I'm originally from. And yeah, fun fact of myself, I can quote the whole School of Rock movie and will attempt to sing the songs. Not sure anyone here wants to hear me do that though. And then yeah, similarly, family is very important to me. That's a picture of me and my family in the top left. I've done some traveling. I studied abroad in college, was lucky enough to have the opportunity to do that with a really great friend of mine. So that's us on the John Lennon wall. Did a little painting with a twist. And that bottom right photo is actually a picture of me in Chicago when I was on at the TCC, the Consulting Challenge training when I first started PROTIVITI. So was a great experience. Really enjoyed that. And now I'm here to talk to you all about the Foundations program. So the Foundations program provides our consultants and our interns with the opportunity to work with some of the world's leading companies across various industries right at the start. So upon joining PROTIVITI, all entry-level consultants are hired into this program called Foundations, which is an innovative experience designed to immerse them in our business and our unique culture. And as a consultant or intern, you will collaborate with your team and deliver these solutions for complex business problems that these organizations face. And I definitely think it's important to point out from the perspective of a consultant that did not start in Foundations. This was after my time of starting. I've found that it is very evident that Foundations aims to equip consultants with a broader understanding of our business, knowledge across all of our solutions, industries, technical aptitude, and leadership qualities. And all of these aspects, you know, help to jumpstart your careers in consulting and set a path of success for future promotions and gearing up to that senior consultant position. You know, just that various experience that you're getting right at the start definitely lays a good foundation. And so from that, PROTIVITI works really well and hard to build upon each consultant's academic success and previous work experience to then successfully deploy them to the right clients, projects, industry, solution, etc. And so we found it's been very successful, and through training, onboarding, and the job training, consultants will learn and grow through these experiences in consulting, data, operations, business development, technology, to provide an overall development program. And again, gives you that wide range and well-rounded aspects of everything we do here at PROTIVITI to really lay the groundwork and familiarize yourself with all of our different industries and solutions.
Hi, everyone. My name is Summer Gonzalez. The last time I presented to you guys, I was actually Summer Hernandez. So a lot has happened in the last 2 years of my life, because I think I presented 2 years ago in person. But yeah, so I'm happy to be back, and I'm actually an executive assistant, so I'm not on what's the word? I'm on the operations side of PROTIVITI, not the side that Katie Glenn is on. So yes, practice. Thank you.
Practice side, yes.
Thank you to the word. I too I am with Katie Hackett, and I graduated from the University of Florida. So I love the Gators, and go Gators, loud and proud. So I got my degree in business administration, and I actually specialized in hospitality and tourism. And then I moved back here to Orlando, which is definitely a tourism center. And my fun fact is, as you can see in the picture, Warrington, the business college, has used this photo of me and my friends at commencement. And it's been used, I think, ever since 2016 when I graduated. And Kelsey Norris, who is now Kelsey something else, actually works at PROTIVITI in the Atlanta office, and she's in that photo as well. So I think that's kind of cool. There are 2 PROTIVITI employees in that picture, and we were not PROTIVITI employees then. So the picture above that is me and my husband. I got married in COVID, so more like eloped, I would say. And we are looking forward to hopefully having our a group of family and friends together to celebrate, because we did not really get to do that. Ours was earlier on. So hoping for that. And then my dog is in the right corner. His name is Zeke, and he's adorable. I rescued him, so we don't know exactly what he is, but we call him a baby lab, like a forever puppy, because he forever looks like a lab, like a baby lab. And the picture above at Wide World of Sports, I'm also a cheerleading coach. It's a huge part of my life, and I love to give back to the community in this way by pouring into high schoolers and loving on them and just being a good role model, hopefully, preparing them for the next step as they go off to college, not just in cheerleading, but in life. So that's a little bit about me. And I love this slide because something about Protiviti is we are so big on your growth if you were to start, especially you can even start before this as like participating in the Summer Leadership Challenge and then getting picked, or conference, Summer Leadership Conference, and then potentially getting an internship out of that, and then moving your way all the way up to managing director. In the Orlando office, we actually had an intern that started as an intern just make managing director. His name is Jose, and he went to the University of Florida. So I've actually witnessed, intern all the way to managing director. And there's so much opportunity in Protiviti, not only as a practice employee, but if you were to transition and become an operations employee, or if that's your career goals. We too, on the operations side, have promotions and goals that we can reach as on our side as well. And I recently, this last January, I think, was promoted even as an executive assistant. So I just think it's super awesome, and something that Protiviti has and wants to see is not just coming to Protiviti to have a job, but coming to Protiviti have a career. So that's a little bit about the growth that you can see at Protiviti.
Hi everyone, my name is Rajni Balsar. I'm a consultant and I'm based out of the Houston, Texas office, which is where I went to school at the University of Houston. I got my bachelor's and my master's in accounting. I've also got my CPA. Fun fact about me is that my nationality is Indian, so my parents were born in India, and I speak 2 other Indian languages. And something I wanted to point out in my pictures was the bottom one with a group of friends with Goofy. So this is something really cool that I love about Protiviti is they send all of the interns to Orlando for a week, and you get to do intern training over there and have a lot of fun. So that was something that was really exciting. But continuing on to the next slide, I wanted to talk about living Protiviti and the promises that Protiviti seeks to set, not only with the clients that we have, but as well as the people and the employees in our office. For our clients, we focus on delivering value, building relationships, maintaining those relationships, and just providing meaningful and exceptional resolutions to their needs. Is really comfortable and happy in their environment. Our people promises focus on providing development opportunities, a diverse and collaborative workspace, allowing for rewards and recognitions, being able to take part in your communities and having an impact. And this will go hand in hand with our next slide, which is employee network groups that Protiviti has. There are a total of 7 global employee network groups. They range from IGRO, which is on this slide, the Women's Network Group, to Multicultural Committee, to Pro Pride or Experienced Employee Network Groups. There's a whole array of committees you can join and participate in. I think one that's really cool is IGRO, which I am a part of in the Houston office. And something that network groups do is host a lot of events throughout the year. One event that we host every year is International Women's Day, and we really focus on supporting the women in the office and finding unique ways to celebrate them. So for example, the Houston office did cookies and tea one year, where we sent cookies to a bunch of our clients, and we also spent time in the office socializing, having tea together, and writing women mentors notes. We also do certain workshops like assertive communication. We do a quarterly newsletter. We highlight what the women in the office are doing. We have a special section for moms in the office who can share about how they have a work-life balance between being a mom and being able to work full-time. And so there are a variety of different network groups that you can join, and you can also get more information on our website.
Awesome. So quickly, I'm going to run through the opportunities we have at PROTIVITI right now. And obviously, if there's any questions afterwards, I'll leave my contact info in the chat. But we do want to leave some time for Q&A for you all and make sure we have time to answer your questions. So very quickly, so we are hiring for interns and consultants to start with us next summer. Our internship program is 8 weeks long. And it'll start, I think June 13th is the first day. It starts with the training, as Rajni mentioned, and then we'll go until the beginning of August. And then our foundations consultants, we are hiring for start dates in July, August, and September. So those December 2020 grads or those May 2021 grads, that's who we're targeting for those consultant roles. Our Summer Leadership Conference is also an option for those who are 2 years away from graduating. So if you are a sophomore or if you are a junior doing a fifth-year program, something of that sort where you have 2 years to graduate. This is a great program for you if you're interested in just getting your feet wet and seeing what PROTIVITI is all about. Just a day-long program, and you actually interview for an internship position at this conference. So you would interview for the internship, come back the following summer and intern with us, and then hopefully come back the following summer and start with us full time. And so actually one of your members, Brianna Gregorio, is one of our incoming interns for next summer. So we're really excited to have her represented in this group with PROTIVITI. So I'm sure she would answer questions from the conference as well. Although this year obviously looked a little different than normal, but still the general gist of, you know, who we are. And then just how to apply. Come to see us at Career Showcase next week. Sign up for a spot to speak with us if you're interested. Applying online via the Career Connection Center, and then also on our website on the protiviti.com/careers page. Our virtual campus interviews will be 10/6, so October 6th. And these are just the offices in the Southeast that we are recruiting for now. We also recruit for other offices outside of the Southeast region. So if you just want to take a look at our careers page, explore the locations there if you are interested in locations outside of the Southeast. And I will also follow up with an email after this. So if you did register via that link that we provided in the beginning, I'll follow up with an email with additional information. So now we just kind of want to open up the floor to you all and see if there's any Q&A that we can answer. These are just some examples and ideas of questions. I will, hopefully I'll be able to see who raised their hands, but feel free to just come off mute and ask your question as well. But I guess, Julia, do you want to kind of kick us off, and maybe I can ask you, what made you choose PROTIVITI?
So yeah, given this is my 10-year anniversary, at the end of the day, I think it's something that you will hear everyone at PROTIVITI say, and it is that it's the people. So you don't get to necessarily pick your client, and you sometimes don't get to pick where you travel to, and I travel a lot. Some people don't travel as much. I travel about 80% of the time, so pretty much 3 out of every 4 weeks, Monday through Thursday. But right now we're grounded. We're grounded and we're working from home for the remainder of this year. But the one thing that I think is amazing are the people that we work with.
You guessed one.
I have worked, I've worked on projects with, for example, Rajni. She was a consultant on one of my projects, and just building those relationships from the consultant level all the way to the managing director level. And I don't feel like, at the firm, anyone is off limits. And if I needed to, I feel comfortable enough, like even reaching out to our CEO. And that's just how open and how welcoming people are. So hands down, what made me decide, I realized in the interview process, it was how just nice the people were. And it's been that way since I've been here.
Awesome. Thanks, Julia. And I see a question in the chat, and maybe Katie, if you want to take this one, I'd love to hear about the role and responsibilities of a consultant and what a normal day looks like for you.
I had to unmute myself. Thanks, Katie. So yeah, definitely. Gosh, time flies when you're having fun. It's definitely a great experience. I'd say day to day, you know, you're attending meetings, of course, you're doing project administrative tasks to kind of manage the day-to-day operations of the project, but you're also working with your team, of course, a lot of collaboration, meetings, you know, file sharing. I don't go a day without, you know, sending messages and emails to my team several times. But that's definitely the beauty of it. Going back to kind of what Julia was saying with our people, the teams are very collaborative and you always have, you know, that support with you. So as a consultant, you know, your main goal is familiarizing yourself with the industry and client and just a lot of learning there. But you always have the support of your team, and you know, you're of course completing those day-to-day tasks as well as, you know, meetings and with the client and internally. So yeah, I'd say it's a good balance of individual work and collaborative work. But yeah, you know, there's always that flexibility and supportive, you know, just comfortable. We have fun. So I've definitely learned a lot, and yeah, definitely feel free to ask me more questions on specifics if needed.
Katie, I just want to add to that. I like to think of our consultants as a senior manager. I like to think of our consultants as like little worker bees. Like they're the ones at the end of the day that are creating the documentation that we are going to show the client. So they're the ones creating the presentations. They're the ones doing the data analysis. They're the ones who are crunching numbers, creating material, creating content that is going to be, it might be policies and procedures for the client. It might be a process map. It might be documenting audit findings. It might be testing controls. They're actually doing, they're not getting lunch. They're not grabbing coffee. They're not just taking notes in meetings, right?
Yeah,
they are doing,
Not even I as an assistant do that.
Right.
Everyone gets their own coffee.
Right. But I will say it's, and there's been times where I've actually, my consultants are so busy that I've gone and gotten lunch for the team. I've gone and gotten coffee for the team because they are the ones who are what we call client facing. They're interacting with the client and they're working to get the documentation done. So just to kind of paint a picture of what that looks like, what that collaboration looks like, they're actually creating materials that we will show C-suite executives, you know, and of what they've paid for. So,
and I've had experiences where firsthand you're on the client and you're meeting with the CEO and whatnot, and it's great. It's literally great experience, and you know, you're not you're brought into the team and the client just like everyone else. So I've always respected and enjoyed that from Protiviti, that I'm not being like held back.
Awesome. And then I saw another one in the chat about the consultant challenge. If Rajni wants to answer that.
So in the consulting challenge, that's when it's usually around a week where everyone who is an incoming consultant will go to somewhere in the US and have a week-long conference. Every day we're selecting different tasks where other Protiviti employees are teaching us. We'll go through case studies on what a project could be like, and we're problem solving and having meetings internally with consultants in the challenge and identifying the best ways to solve the problem that we're handed, kind of getting an experience of what a typical day would be like once you start working full time. And PROTIVITI does a really good job at providing trainings usually during every promotional step that you go through in your career.
Awesome.
Okay, so it looks like we are running out of time. So what we're going to do here is we're going to close up on the FWIB material, and then we're going to leave the Zoom link open, and PROTIVITI is going to stay on for a little bit in case anyone wants to ask any more questions or talk to them one-on-one, get a little FaceTime. So Teresa, if you can come back with the screen share.
So here at FWIB, we always love to hear feedback from our members, and we always look for ways to kind of better ourselves and see how our meetings can really fit towards you all. So if you scan the code right here and input your opinions and all your feedback, we would really appreciate it if you guys did that for us. And in our next meetings in the future, we will work towards listening to all those opinions and making our meetings and events better.
This is also something that this is also something you can fill out after any event. So the events that we have coming up this week will also make it accessible then. That way you can give us feedback about everything that we're doing, and that way we're ensuring that your experience is as valuable as possible. And that's it. We're done with the FWIB portion. Reminder, if you'd like to stay and chat with the lovely ladies from PROTIVITI, feel free to do so. If you have to go on and head out. Thank you so much for coming. Our next meeting is next Tuesday, also at 6:30, and committee meetings will begin at 6:15 p.m. once again.
Okay, Katie, you can take over.
Awesome, thank you. So there was one other question in the chat here. Let me scroll back up. What are some of the most important skills that you use every day that you think we should start developing? So Summer, do you want to take that question?
Yeah, so I'll talk more so because you asked about what you guys can do now. Because a lot of the technical stuff, even on the practice side, you know, that's going to be taught to you once you enter PROTIVITI or wherever you go to work. But there are a lot of things as you're going throughout college and being a part of FWIB and something that actually got me my job is networking. And I know that you mentioned you guys are doing an event next week, and I would highly recommend to start working on your networking skills now. The reason I got my job was because a consultant that I was actually in the Heavener Leadership Challenge with at UF, if you've heard of Heavener Leadership Challenge, we were both in HLC, and she referred me to this job as an executive assistant, and that's how I got my position at PROTIVITI. And I'm so incredibly thankful because I love this company, and now I get to do things like this. So networking is one thing that you can do right now, get really good at, and especially as you're virtual, make sure that you're now learning that skill because we don't know how long we're going to be virtual. How do I stand out on Zoom? How do I, make sure that I'm still professional when I'm not in front of somebody? Those are all new things that I think are so important, and that opportunity that you have already set up is great. So if you're interested, you're already doing it and you're providing opportunities, but networking is a huge one. And then also challenging yourself and putting yourself out there. Something at PROTIVITI, we love to learn. We have so many learning opportunities, and it's really about self-motivation to do that. No one's gonna, tell you if you don't have a lot going on to go on our learning and development site and do some trainings. Those are things that you just kind of have to be excited about and really push yourself. And I think Julia is going to speak a little bit more on that, but networking is seriously so important. Do it. And that is, for me, number one thing that you guys should be brushing up on, all the way up to applying for jobs. So yeah.
Yeah, I just want to chime in on that about putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. I think sometimes, not uncomfortable, unprofessional situations, but I think sometimes we have to put ourselves in uncomfortable, challenging situations as consultants. Rajni will shake her head in agreement as to how many times I told her on my project, like, well, what do you think? Like, and really, I feel like we push people to grow, right? And sometimes the only way you grow is by moving into a space that you're not comfortable in. I know that's a fact for me. Like, I will sit in my comfortable space for as long as possible, but you really don't grow and develop that way. And it's really about going out there, taking that risk, trying something new, making yourself feel uncomfortable, and getting comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. Actually, our MDs, our managing directors, had a seminar this past year, and one of the topics was being comfortable in uncomfortable situations. So I would really recommend you doing that, and you can do that in different formats. So take that challenging class, try that challenging try a rock climbing, try things that make you uncomfortable so you just learn how to be comfortable in those settings.
And I just want to add too, I didn't see any more questions, so just kind of talking. I just had a presentation with another group today about Business 101 and like tips for career showcase and how you can stand out. Sorry, my dog is going crazy in the background. But just one thing is to make sure in the virtual setting that you're still noting your surroundings. That's the difference, right? Is making sure you don't have like a pile of dirty clothes like laying right down there next to you, or you're dressed business casual still from like this part, and just having that positive attitude. Katie's laughing because she's probably like, I'm wearing pajama pants right now, actually, which is fine. Like, that's fine. I don't care what you're wearing on the bottom. But just as you go into Career Showcase and having this virtual environment be different than it has been obviously in the past, just remembering those key things, still making eye contact. I mean, even though it's weird thinking about you're making eye contact with the camera, but still doing that, still just taking every bit of feedback and just being positive. And this is an environment we want to be positive in. So also another piece of feedback, sorry Katie, really quick, for Career Fair Plus, I would also encourage you all to put as much information on your Career Fair Plus profile as possible if you do plan to go to Showcase. Just putting your resume and your LinkedIn link there. That's helpful for us as recruiters to have all that in one place. So
yeah, I just wanted to add, kind of going off of standing out in this new environment, and especially kind of speaking from someone that's closer to graduating from college. Still seems like forever ago, even though it really wasn't. I just think, especially going forward in this virtual world, your confidence is so important, and being able to, grow that and maintain that, even if it's just by speaking up, sharing your thoughts, opinions, asking questions, those little things go a long way and show your ability and, drive and initiative. And I know it's very important and valued in the world, especially coming from college and being able to speak up to those things and not be intimidated. So yeah, I just really encourage people to, kind of take that extra step. And back to what Julia was saying, even though it might be uncomfortable, that will usually go a long way. And, then, you're further developing your relationships, and just a good tool to have in your toolbox.
Awesome. Does anyone have any last questions for our group here before we sign off and let everyone get back to today's Tuesday, right? Tuesday night?
I thought it was Wednesday.
Someone did ask about if freshmen have opportunities with PROTIVITI.
That's a good question. Yeah. So unfortunately, we don't have anything specific, but when we see freshmen come into the Career Fair Plus or Career Fair, I guess I'm stuck on that now, but see them come to the Career Fair or just talk with us, we add that into your profile. So would encourage you to still see us at the Career Showcase, sign up via the link for PROTIVITI, which there'll be a different one for Career Showcase. And that way we have that note that you are interested and that you've come to see us multiple times. And then when you join or get into your sophomore year, that's when the opportunities are more prevalent. Any other questions for us? Well, I'll put my email here in the chat if that's okay, Olivia. And if you all want to connect or find me on LinkedIn, I'm happy to do that too and answer any questions you have. But I appreciate your time, and I know all of us at PROTIVITI love connecting with especially groups like this where we can just talk and answer any questions that you have. So
Thank you so much, Katie. Yeah, drop whatever you want in the chat. People email her, reach out, make connections. It's so important. But thank you so much. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Hopefully we'll see you in the spring in person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay. Ready, guys? 3, 2. Let me see if it worked.
Oh, I'm still recording.